Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel ETS Reacts, and today we're back with You and I Are Polar Opposites episode 7. Last episode we had the culture festival, we had Yamada and Nishan maybe start to make a little, Nishan I think, make a little bit more progress with their relationship, and then we've also seen Tani and Suzuki make progress with trusting each other a little bit more after last episode when Richan was introduced and they had a 15-second relationship that got blown out of proportion. So I'm excited to see where we're moving forward with this episode. Is it going to be more on Tani or Suzuki? Is it going to be on more of the other couples? I hope it's a little bit of both. As well as I've had trouble with Crunchyroll for the last hour or so, so I really don't know how this is gonna work and if it's gonna go the whole way, and if it does, great, hopefully there's no problem for you guys, but if not, then the video might be out a day later, and that's why. So let's wait no more and let's get it. Looks like a middle school gathering here with Richan. They're back in it together. Middle school alumni gathering. That's kind of funny to use alumni for middle school. Well, we see what happens when Yamada leaves your life. It becomes gloomy and no one's chatty. That's what Richan's basically saying. Especially when all of your other friends go to a certain high school and you go to a different one, and then you're the lone standoff in a different spot from where all of your other friends went. Like, you're definitely going to be a little bit jealous of not being with everybody else, and you're going to have to make a new friend group, and maybe that takes some time to adjust, and you're the only one thinking back on middle school being like, man, that was the time, I had all my friends there and da da da, but everyone else is like, it's still the same for us, which kind of sucks for Richan. See, it's more about the people than school. No substance. Yeah, to them, Richan seems really weird right now because they're like, we still do all that stuff, but I can kind of get how I don't know, when you're with your friends, like, you're not talking about anything that's really that funny, but to you it's really funny, so I don't know, I can understand that. Everyone else is like, what the? Well, these two don't go to their high school either. Ooh. Yamada. Alright, Richan, you might need some help, bro. You're fantasizing too much about middle school. Singing choir. Yeah, he needs help. I think everyone has that a little bit of like some point in their life that they look back on with that of like, man, I wish I was still there. Right? Like for me, it's probably college because you're like, oh, I don't have any responsibility. I don't have a job. You could just hang out with all of your buddies. They're all in the same area. Like, I think you look back on times like that and you're like, damn, I wish I was still there. I missed what our gloomy guy was saying here. He's way too hung up on the past. Well, yes, he is. Because you have all these PTSD memories, huh? Yeah, it is totally fine. Yep. Progress, like I said, progress. Tara's world's spinning right now. He can't relate with anyone. He's just in his own little world, doing his own little thing. Overthinking every situation. You monster. Yeah, that's the real reason why he's upset. That wasn't our girl, was it? No, way too long here. Oh, he's way too happy. So they don't know what happened. Well, we don't know what happened with that little interaction they had. Because he was late to get Richan. It's so relatable when you're like, oh, I don't really want to bring it up in case it went bad. Like, what if you interacted with her and it didn't go good? Then you're just opening a whole can of worms that I don't really want to get into. And then you're like, and then if it went well, I'm the only loser at this table now because Tani-kun, well, he is a girlfriend. And I look across the table, and Yamada, this, in Tario's mind, probably this guy who has no thoughts, no brain, he has a girlfriend too. And I thought I was on the high tier of this hierarchy, and then all of a sudden, I'm the only loser here now. Just so pathetic. Alright, nice. We get to see their socially awkward interaction. Oh, and how bad was it? I thought they were drawings last episode, but they're just photos, like, that they took with a camera, which is cool. But it would have been way more impressive if she drew those flowers. Yep. Awkwardness. Especially since they both feel weird about the texting. Yeah, the texting thing, right? Oh, you should have gone first. Oh. Yamada's thinking about the gloomy Taria, what his advice. I mean, he has good advice sometimes, but most of the time it's very negative. Not really. Yeah, it'd probably is a good thing that you think a little bit more. Nishi? It was Nishi. Phone is dry. Whoa, she's saying you're the only boy she's in contact. That's kind of crazy. Nice job, Yamada. Whoa, she's really saying everything that was on her mind. What's funny about her character is she doesn't say anything until she does, and then she just unleashes everything, and literally everything. Silent on a call. Oh, that's why she didn't want to talk over the phone. I was saying, her character is so cool because she doesn't say anything, and then when she does, it's this like big long explanation of her feelings, which in literally every little detail of her feelings. Oh, he's like, information. Title drop. You and I are polar opposites. And they're saying a horse and a deer are polar opposites? I don't really see that one. Is that like a Japanese saying? Yeah, but you don't think. Yeah, well, that's good too. You gotta say that, get it out there. Mistakes with me. Yeah, just say you're a pain in the ass. It's cute. You're being entirely too loud. I wonder what he's doing with his phone since it's cracked. I'd be like, you know, the anime trope of, oh, I broke my phone. You want to go help me go to the repair store with me? Our first little date. Nice, that is progress. Talk at school, talk at phone. But you know who's gonna bite? Tani-kun, right next to him. And Tario's gonna be depressed even more. Yep. Cute little Nishan. When are we gonna get an explanation on Gapacho? Is this his imaginary friend that he just makes up so that he doesn't have to say what person it is? I won't think about it. Yeah. They are good guys. Ah. So other girls like him for his looks, and then they come up to him and he does kind of have a gloomy, standoffish personality, which I can see some people getting turned off by as soon as they start interacting with him, and then that leaves him with this PTSD that he has to not interact with any strangers and to think everyone's gossiping about him. So I wonder how that's going to get fixed. Is that going to get fixed by gray hair girl or Nishan's friend?
Yamada の連れが言う留学が楽しすぎて高校が楽しくないってのも要は対比的な話で
It's a contrast things. I don't really know if I understood that. Was so much fun in high school, isn't it? Basically, it's a contrast. I guess that's true, isn't it? Because in Japan, is it like some sort of testing in middle school that you can choose? There's like higher tier high schools, and if you test well in your scores, you can go to the higher tier high school, or if you don't, then you're in the lower tier high school. Is that kind of how it works? I think. So you're able to make a choice of which high school you go to, where he's saying you don't have a choice with elementary and middle school, which can make it more hellish, which I probably agree with. More chance. I'd still be jealous. She's funny. He doesn't care. He's not taking his headphones out. That's pretty funny. Little convenience store action. He's kind of funny though, Daria. Like, he's got a weird personality, but he's funny. Yeah. What? Does he not understand that they like him as a friend? I don't know if he understands that. Is that why he's like always like, why are you guys always around me? No, did it just hit him that they kind of like him as a friend? Aw. It's kind of cute, huh? I guess it's alright. You guys can stop by. Oh. Go back. I thought this was Nishan's friend walking in with some dude. Or even that kind of looks like Nishan's friend in the back there with some dude. And I thought Nishan was going to see the friend with some dude and be like, oh, she likes somebody. But it was Yamada. Say hello. You said you were going to interact with him. Make mistakes with me was kind of crazy. Oh, no. Your goal got ruined. And you said eek. Alright. We're just being upfront and honest about everything now. It's funny that you were so determined about it. That is funny. Save? What was she saving? Oh. That was my reaction too. We're going to school together now. Whoa, is she like really liking Yamada? Her face. Yep, she kind of does look like that innocent like manga girl in the little cute one that always goes like, "What could this feeling be? I've never felt it before." And you just sit there like, "Oh, so cliche." Yeah. Yeah, I've only seen this in manga. Not fancy. Yeah, I think that's a normal thing, right? Like, especially as an introvert, like, your heart probably pounds in any awkward situation that you're not used to. It's just if your heart pounds a little bit more when it's Yamada-kun versus when you work with, like, Tani-kun. I'm trying to think of other dudes she interacts with. I think it's just Tani-kun. Like, talk to Tani-kun. If your heart pounds just as much as Yamada, then it's not Yamada. Realistic. Whoa, she speaks. Her personality is just. Yeah, I guess. You're not too dense of a heroine. Meaning, like, you're kind of in tune with your feelings. I don't know if I'm following this. Yeah, I would pound more if it's someone else other than Yamada. Right, I was saying, like, if it's the equal amount for Tani and Yamada, then it ain't special. Yeah. No, she does. She can compare it to Tani-kun, but it's like Tani-kun already has a girlfriend, right? So maybe you try to find another dude, right? I guess that's what she's saying, but you don't have somebody else. Yeah, it's an unnecessary thought. Damn, this girl's kind of competent, huh? Very good advice from a high school girl. You know, it comes back to the same thing. Yeah, wasn't she the one who said something like everyone bleeds red or something in the first time we saw her? She is kind of scary. I don't know, kind of scary, monotoned or not really caring about anything. Yeah, you just gotta get 1,000 reps of talking to dudes. Not like that, but like just interactions. Nothing crazy. It's a trait that some people could be jealous of. Regardless of gender, I basically vaguely dislike anyone I don't know. That's kind of a crazy statement. So, if you were just sitting in this class here, you only knew Nishan. You're just like, I don't like anybody else. Like, I'm not even going to try to have a conversation with them because I just vaguely dislike them. I guess that's kind of relatable, to be honest. You just, like, vaguely dislike people that you just don't know until they make you kind of like them. No? Like, that's kind of relatable. She's a good character. See? You're having good interactions with Tani. Heart ain't pounding like that. Heart was pounding a little, but you're not extra pounding. Nice. She's gonna start giggling. I mean, that one's funny though. Wait, I don't understand that. Is this like their walk home club and they're just like, oh, our exercise is standing around in a circle playing badminton? It's not crazy exercise. Tani-kun. Nishan. Ah, she's in the group now. She's part of the group. Yeah. Yes, badminton. Real exercise, but alright. Yeah, you stink. You hit it up in the second floor in the Tani-kun's head. She's just there to giggle in the background the whole time. Uh-oh, they're gonna catch on. If you're worrying about stuff you're not used or usually do, then the only reason would be because there's a new character in the group. Are the girls gonna pick up on it? Yes, she does. Oh, the heart's pounding a little bit more than usual. Yeah, you're a happy person, I guess. Boosh. Oh, spray deodorant. Carry that around? Guess that's kind of good.
これ匂い何？
クールミント。
何これ？体やばほど冷えんだけど。
だからもう使わないし使い切っていいよ。
引っ越処分じゃねえか。
That's funny. She's like, I don't use it, so you can use it. Yes, he is. He's a guy who creates a fun atmosphere for sure. Boosh! You hit the jackpot slot. See? No heart pounding. Oh, Yamada. Don't. I would say that's unusual. Oh, she's gonna pick up on that. Oh, I thought Suzuki was gonna take it as Nishi didn't like Suzuki, or that she was gonna pick up that the Yamada and Nishi like each other. But now she just thinks that Tani-kun and Nishi were talking about something, and Nishi might like Tani-kun, and then that's why she's spraying away as soon as Suzuki got there, which is kind of crazy, but...
今西さんと何喋ってたの？
え、西さん？どこ？
どこ？
ただ挨拶しただけ。
普通に慌てて逃げるようなことはしてない。
Where's his trust, Suzuki?
ねえ、谷君。
Oh boy, still talking about it.
西さんってどんな子？
Is she a boyfriend stealer?
そういうんで欠点あるでしょ？
Uh-oh, some jealousy. He's like, we have never talked.
そっか。
Oh?
ああ、限定ビーフカツパン売り切れだって。畜生。平君。
I knew this was coming. A lot of people ask him for advice, and it's just funny because he's like, I don't want to give out advice. Why are people always coming to me?
なんだい?
About what? Only, it depends what it is.
同じ院の女子のことをやたら気にしてる？何か意図がありそうなんだけど、よくわからなくて。いや、もうそれはあれだろ。
Yeah, jealousy.
疑われてるんだよ、お前。
She finds you suspicious.
そう、さげに見えたんじゃねえの？嫉妬だよ、嫉妬。別に嫉妬されるような。
Yeah, he's like, I literally haven't done anything.
さん側がそう思うのは正直想像しにくいんだけど。
He's like, we've never talked before. We have just said good morning and hello, and that was literally the first time she's ever interacted with me.
確かに。まあ、もし本当に鈴木が焼いてんなら自分のこと棚にあげんなって感じだよな。怒っていいと思うぞ、谷。怒れ。
Get angry.
もしかしてお前、焼かれてる方が嬉しい感じか？ああ、そっかそっか、なるほどな。想像しにくいけど。
This is why I wouldn't go to him for advice, because I think in his own head he's like getting satisfaction out of this, because he's like, oh, Tani-kun's not perfect.
とかもしれないと思いたい自分もいるけど、あれを断定するほどまだ自分に自信がない。
Yep, probably.
別にそんなんじゃない。
Might be a little bit like that.
なんかあれ
Yep. Tani-kun.
いつの間にか仲良しだね。そんな驚く。なんかごめん。谷君、今日も図書当番だよね。
Oh boy.
もちろん西さんもいるよね。
Jealousy.
そっか、了解。
鈴木さん、何か気になってること？
見て見て、いろいろ買ってきたよ。
Ah, after school activities.
山田、見てこれ。ほら。
おお、やべえ。聞くタイミング逃した。
Yeah. Worry. What is she worried about that? Ah, she's worried about Yamada, and Tani's worried about her.
もしかしてお前、焼かれてる方が嬉しい感じか？それは。
That applies somewhat. Yeah. I mean, isn't everyone a little bit happy when you see that someone's a little jealous over you? Not that it's a good thing, right? But you get a little happy that that person cares about you.
ダメだ。相手がモヤモヤして心のどこかで喜ぶような関係は対等じゃない。
Yeah. I mean, you got jealous of her. She's just a little jealous now. But then you clear up the misunderstanding and you're all good. They're both so miserable.
このままだと私きっと夏休みと同じ後悔を繰り返しちゃう。次はちゃんと逃げないようにしよう。
Yeah, you gotta stand there. Face Yamada. Why don't you ask Tani-kun for advice? Because then it would clear up the whole misunderstanding. Not really. I guess it's more of a Tani. They're so silly. They're like still little kids.
お、西さんと谷当番お疲れ。
しゃべれあれどうしよう。いざ会うと目も合わせられない。
She's getting such the wrong thing here. I don't know. Suzuki's kind of going all nuts right now. Oh. What was that reaction? They tried to mislead you so hard there. Like, is she playing it off right now? I'm so lost. Is she just putting up this act to get closer to see what's going on? Or is she just really already over it? But what was that reaction? Or did she figure out that? I was so lost, I need to go back. Did she pick up that Yamada likes Nishan now? Is that why she's over it? And that's what that face was at the beginning? She's definitely not over it. Ah, she realized it.
そういえば好きになりに行ってるんかも今。
同じ学校、他クラス、内気？
Yeah, she realized it. So it's more the matchmaking face.
そのままでいいって。
日産か？日産なのか？で今朝。何？
谷おはよう。
何今の？
Okay. So it's always been about Yamada. But then why'd she just ask Tani-kun like that? Oh no, Tani-kun. Oh no, we went down the wrong road here. Don't say because you were jealous. Oh no. At least you didn't say because it was jealous.
日産ごめんね、鈴木が無茶ぶりして。いえ、楽しいです。頭見てあげて。なんかすごい張り切ってる。
He's working really hard for some reason. That was a good episode. I was all over the place with that episode of what we thought Suzuki was feeling, what we thought Tani-kun was feeling, and then we had Dara right in the middle of it all. I felt like that whole episode, so it was a good one. Excited to kind of see. I feel like the next steps are Tarya and who his relationship kind of is with, right? If it's with Nishan's friend Hondo, or if it's with the gray hair girl, which I kind of feel like it's gonna be more the gray hair girl, but. And then obviously just seeing Tani-kun and Suzuki's relationships more and more. But man, it's every week on Sunday. It's a nice, smile, lighthearted anime that's fun to watch. So thanks for sticking around, and I'm glad the video worked since Crunchyroll was down there for a while. But I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.